Nathan dropped the last box in the middle of his new apartment. He stood still for a moment, breathing deeply. Morning sunlight poured through the windows, casting soft beams across the dusty wooden floor. The scent of fresh paint mixed with something else. Something faint. Something damp, creeping from the depths of the walls. Nathan smiled faintly, feeling a fragile sense of hope.
Finally, a fresh start.
Behind him, on the once pristine white wall, a faint red stain had begun to appear, seeping like blood through plaster. The first night, Nathan awoke to a sound. He turned and stared at the digital clock on the bedside table. 2:59 a.m. 3 a.m. A click echoed somewhere in the apartment. Nathan sat up, throat dry, listening. Silence. He got out of bed, walking barefoot across the cold floor. His eyes adjusted to the darkness. At the end of the hallway, where he knew only a blank wall existed, now stood a door. An old, warped wooden door, painted red. No light came from behind it. But Nathan swore he heard whispers leaking through. Nathan stepped back instinctively.
That wasn't there before.
Nathan crept closer to the red door. The wood beneath his feet creaked, and the air felt thick, as if the whole house were holding its breath. He raised his hand toward the doorknob, but froze. The whispering behind the door sharpened into a voice. A woman's voice, soft as silk and twice as cold.
Don't open it, Nathan.
Nathan spun around. No one was there. He stared at the door one last time, heart pounding, then retreated to his bedroom, slamming the door behind him.
Just a dream. I need sleep.
But outside in the hallway, the red door remained, waiting. The next morning, something felt wrong. Nathan opened the fridge, empty. Checked his laptop, wiped clean. His phone, no contacts, no call history. He was sure. Everything had been fine yesterday.
What the hell?
Then he saw it. On the white wall near the kitchen, a smudged red stain shaped into words. One step closer. The second night. Nathan sat awake, staring at the clock. 2:59 a.m. 3 a.m. Click. Nathan got up and froze. This time, there wasn't just one red door. There were two. One at the end of the hallway. Another just outside his bedroom door. Both cracked open just slightly, as if inviting him.
Number this. This is wrong.
From the nearest door, a faint red glow spilled out, like blood soaking into the floorboards. Nathan backed away, chest heaving. The mist thickened. The hallway felt alive, breathing slowly with him. Suddenly, a hand slipped out from the nearest door. Thin, bruised fingers curled toward him, beckoning. Nathan froze.
No, I'm not going near that thing.
The hand retracted, vanishing back behind the door. The door groaned softly, not with anger, but with disappointment. Morning came. Nathan checked every corner of his apartment. The red doors were gone. But on the walls, long, deep scratches gouged through the paint and plaster, some fresh, some leaking a dark red-black liquid.
Someone or something tried to get out.
He touched a scratch. Sticky, warm, blood. Third night. Nathan sat on the sofa, flashlight gripped tightly. 2:59 a.m. 3 a.m. A new red door appeared. Inside his living room, right next to the window. No sound, no light, only a whisper, right next to his ear.
Open it, please. Open it.
Nathan turned the flashlight toward the door. The knob twisted by itself. And through the crack, a single glowing red eye stared back at him. Nathan didn't know when he ran into his bedroom. He locked the door, shoved the dresser against it, and collapsed on the floor. Outside, the red door moaned. His phone buzzed in his hand. Screen flickering, no signal, just one blinking message. "You're almost there," Nathan whispered, voice trembling.
Almost where?
Fists pounded against the bedroom door. Dozens of them. The door burst open. Nathan watched in horror as the hallway twisted, distorting. The red door swung wide open. But beyond it, there was no apartment. Only an endless, writhing, fleshy tunnel, breathing, pulsing. And at the very end, a shadow stood.
Come home, Nathan.
Nathan staggered forward. The hallway whispered his name. The walls pulsed like a living thing. He remembered dreams he never had, faces he never met, memories that weren't his. Nathan whispered, tears in his eyes.
Is this home? He stepped closer, and the world collapsed into darkness.
Nathan landed hard. He opened his eyes. He was standing in another hallway, endless, narrow, the walls made of flesh, pulsing and alive. Hundreds of tiny red doors lined the walls. Each door had a single blinking eye where the lock should be.
Where am I?
You never left.
Nathan wandered. Among the endless red doors, he found one different. A door made of mirror. His reflection stared back, twisted, broken. Above the handle, words scratched faintly. Turn back, or lose yourself. Nathan hesitated.
Maybe there's still a way.
He reached for the handle. His hand touched the mirror, instant cold. His reflection moved, not copying him, but grabbing his wrist from the other side. Nathan screamed.
Let me go.
The mirror rippled. The reflection smiled cruelly and pulled him through. Nathan woke up, back in his apartment. Morning light filtered through the curtains. No red door, no whispers. Everything looked normal. He stood, dizzy, and faced the living room mirror. The reflection stared back, but it didn't move with him. Its eyes glowed red. Its lips curled into a smirk. Nathan whispered, broken.
This isn't me anymore.
Behind the reflection, a red door opened, and in the endless blackness behind it, others were waiting.